Far beneath Rochester's skyline is what's left of a time long gone.
Well, the Rochester subway, I think, is a very significant part of Rochester's history.
A time which some are trying to preserve.
I think everyone who comes here, sooner or later, they have questions about the Rochester subway and where it ran.
The New York Museum of Transportation has a little bit of everything.
Trains and trolleys and buses.
All representative of how past generations went from place to place.
What's great is that we have an electric railroad here where we run trolleys every Sunday, so people can get an idea of what it was like to ride a streetcar or subway in Rochester.
Harold Russell remembers.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Remembers taking the Rochester subway to and from school when he was a teenager.
I could take 2 buses to get home, but no, I would take the bus up to Emerson Street, get off, ride the subway to Court Street, and then ride the bus back home. It was a lot more fun, a lot nicer.
But by the mid-1950s, fewer people were riding the subway.
The subway ran from nowhere to nowhere through downtown, and if it had better points of origination and destination, it might have been caught on.
So in 1956, it was shut down.
Unfortunately, Rochester has the distinction of being the only city in America to build and abandon its subway system.
There aren't many signs left that even show there was a subway in Rochester at one point. That's why volunteers say it is important to preserve what little there still is.
I think we wish we had it today.
The museum does still have one piece. Car 60 was built in 1916.
I think Car 60 is probably one of the most significant pieces in our museum collection.
The Rochester and Genesee Valley Railroad Museum hopes to put Car 60 on display.
As the sole survivor of the Rochester subway fleet.
But fixing up the old trolley takes money, so they're asking for donations.
And it's just a matter now of setting our priorities and getting this thing rolling, and I would look forward to it as a remembrance to see it run again.
That will take some work.
A little bit, but we're capable of it.
To get Car 60 back up and rolling by the trolley's 100th birthday. So it, too, won't fade away.
These things slip away in time and are forgotten, and I think it's important to keep them in memory.
Seth Voorhees, Time Warner Cable News.